everyone, welcome. Today we're going to be playing ourselves some Modern here. Going to be playing a little bit of what I think is a good deck, but it's definitely also my pet deck, so I could be a little blinded in that regard, as this deck is just an absolute blast to play. But it's Bant Urza, and it is with the Thopter Sword combo, which the Thopter Sword combo definitely feels like it might be a bit of the thing of the past, but with the bannings in Modern, where Amulet is gone, and Boros Energy is just much more of an aggressive kind of all-in deck. I wouldn't say all-in, it still has some depth, but it is more all-in instead of that inevitability plan, which was actually quite good against us, the Flage stuff. It erased two bad matchups, and I've had some pretty good success here with this Bant Urza deck in my limited testing here so far. I think I'm 8-2 with the deck, but still fine-tuning the list. The first 10 matches I played with it was just exactly what I played 5 months ago, and just hope it's still good. And, well, it was still pretty good. But now we're kind of tuning to what we're going to expect in the metagame going forward. But the main MO of this deck is just trying to assemble a 3-card combo, which can be a little brutal, of course, but most of these cards are good on their own. But Urza with Thopter Foundry and sort of the make together is infinite Thopters, infinite life. You win the game on the spot by eventually playing a Urza skateboard to tap down any blockers and attack with an infinite Lillard construct. Tougher to do online, not impossible, but definitely tougher to do online. So it is a deck that is very much, even if it is really good, we won't ever really see it explode because it's that hard to play on Magic Online. Near impossible once you get to a challenge. And the difference being, on a challenge, people won't scoop when you start comboing. In a league, people, whatever, got better things to do than defend their 100 play points. But in a challenge, playing for top 8, make them do it. I would make them do it, you know, so it is what it is. But in paper, for an RCQ deck, you know, who knows? Even this deck at the Pro Tour, it could be very real and very scary. And at the end of the day, it's a great Mox Opal deck, and I love Mox Opal Saga decks. And, you know, Affinity doesn't scratch that itch for me as much as it is just doing the thing, and it's kind of boring, even though it is a very strong deck, no doubt. But this one, much more fun, and maybe stronger. So let's battle, y'all. All right, so starting it off, of course, we're going to look at a great hand, right? No. 3 Tamios, terrible. Can't cast anything but an Opal. No-brainer mulligan. It is not much better, but I do think I'm going to keep it. I have the pieces of the combo. Saga can... God, I mean, it is still horrendous, isn't it? I mean, 1 blue source off the top, we're looking good. I definitely just get to put back the sword. And really, what's the train wreck scenario? I play Saga on 1 and 2, and then go get Mox Opal, Ambers, those kind of things. That's pretty bad. I feel like I would need a land by turn 2 for this hand to be functional. And on turn 1, this hand is just great. So is it worth it to be able to hit a colored source by turn 2 and have a good draw, or have a great draw by turn 1, or mulligan to 5? I'm going to keep it and put the sword back for science, but I don't necessarily think this is a great decision. Well, let's find out. Especially if we're like up against prowess here, where they're going to give us no time. Probably is. This could be... It's got to be prowess. I was like, Affinity plays Preordained, but they don't play fetch lands. Okay. So we at least have 2 draws at it. I'm still going to crack because we need the land. All right. We'll say go. Skateboard is what we needed. Skateboard's what we needed. Slick Shot Show Off. Surprised you're not just playing that. What am I going to do with my Urza Saga deck? Okay, that's bad. That is bad for me, believe it or not. Okay, well, I can play skateboard. And I will tap this. I mean, to be fair, we did draw the portable hole, which could have answered the slick shot. But instead, we might be dead. Probably not. So now our whole goal, if we can find colored mana to be able to portable hole this slick shot, I still feel decent. But as it stands, our skateboard alone, not going to be great. Cowabunga. Okay, are we dead to that? That's 7. No. They would need the double strike to actually get us dead. All right, so we're pretty live if we hit a land drop here. Or an artifact that we can cast. Okay. Not the absolute worst. So if I tap this, I can go get Opal, and then I could make a construct and turn it on. I suppose that's my only option. I'd love to leave open Rebuke as well, but not going to be an option. Mox Opal. Construct. Portable Hole. I just added the portable holes to the main as well, as it's just such a good card sometimes. And hey, I mean, kind of proving it here. Shadow Sphere is another card I want to keep an eye on as one of that I could add at some point. But we'll see. Definitely going to do some fine tuning today. All right, taking that hit from the slick shot was something that we were going to kind of have to take anyways. Of course, doing nothing on turns 1 and 2 was a huge problem. Probably put us too far behind to come back here, especially if they got another one. So the dart represents 4 already, so we're already at 8. So 2 bolts and we're dead. 1 bolt and we're dead. Okay, that's not enough. Oh, they just killed the construct. Oh, sure. All right. So let's see what we can get. So Spellbomb is probably what stands out. That or like a Mox Amber or even an Opal as our options. Spellbomb doesn't make me excited by any means. It's really if I think I can actually make a construct, and I kind of think I can't. I feel like I just have to like play Tamiyo, play Thopter Foundry, hold up Rebuke type play, and then try to block and maybe like, you know, sack some stuff to the Foundry. But then I have no pressure. But I mean, they did just what seems to be use all their resources to get that construct off the battlefield. But I do think I need to be a little bit more protective this turn. So let's tap and probably get the Spellbomb. The Mox Amber is tempting too, because that unlocks blue, and then I can use my green mana. All right, I'm going to do the Mox and hopefully not regret this. All right. So I guess I'm going to rumble no matter what, but I might as well get this in play. Here's a rumble. Okay, sword is going to the yard. So we have that going. That's probably enough. So I can play the Thopter. I guess I'll get Emery. Pretty close. Yeah, I think Emery is still better. So now we got that. And let's see, I should still have a basic. Gotta remember my mana base. Yeah, the one island. So I can go to 6. I guess I would have to go much lower to play Thopter Foundry here. So I think I should just play Emery and hold up Rebuke and then do the combo next turn. I think that is my plan. 1 blocker, 1 mana leak. I can go to 6, so I can beat a good amount of things. Definitely blocking with Tamiyo. And then the Thopter sword should take over, even if I don't have Urza. Okay, so this is the big one. To counter the cutter or to counter what the next spell is. And the cutter's a problem. But if I go to 6 and then they kill this, that is not enough. By just barely. Yeah, I mean, I think this is a problem. The trample is the biggest problem here. Get that one out of there. Let's hope I don't die. Yes. Yes. I think I can pretty safely block like this. Or do I make them have the spell and block with Emery? It's a free attack, so... What if they do have it? How bad is it? It's actually not that bad. And I kind of think they're bluffing. I kind of think they're bluffing. And if they aim a lightning bolt upstairs, so... Alright, I think they're bluffing. I have a vibe. I was right. Alright, so... Black, blue... Thopter. We are online. Now, as far as things to bring back, it's just going to be a bauble, I suppose. Bauble. Land tapped. Do we want to do any of this proactively? I suppose we do. Get rid of a lonely skateboard. All right. I guess let's bobble them. Ooh. It's not trample, right? Just double strike. Okay, thank God. They'll crack it anyways, I imagine. So I probably shouldn't have sacked at that spot anyways, but here we are. So that's not there. No rebuke anyways. But we still have just a good block ready to go. Love it, love it. And every turn that they don't kill me, the window closes. So yeah, if you can't deal with it right away, it's like playing against a lifelinker, you know? You end up getting caught up. All right, is it prowess? I love my portable holes against them. I think dispatch is probably good too. Don't like that. Let's see. I want to make sure I'm up to date on exactly what these Is It Prowess decks look like these days. Can't imagine they're that different. So, yeah, this doesn't look like a spot that our blue disputes are going to be good. They're playing meltdowns against us, which is good. So let's be wary of meltdowns, but they have Quarry Steelcutter, so that's still good. Aether Spellbomb, as bad as it is, it's still solid at, like, you know, keeping you alive on that final push. Skateboard doesn't seem necessary. Teferi's horrendous. And the Rumbles are actually kind of bad, too. So they have, like, Lava Darts to kill the things. So I should probably max out on Rebukes. Having the one skateboard is probably still good enough. If I have nothing else I want to take out. So what if I did take these out? I would leave in skateboard. I like all these cards. And I don't like Dispute enough. Still, Portable Hole is like my best card. So, I mean, I think Rumble's fine. It's just if I want 2 Rumbles and 1 skateboard. Or 2 Rumbles and 0 skateboards. Closing the game is kind of second nature against them. But there are definitely going to be spots where skateboarding in a construct is valuable. I'm going to keep in all the Thopter Sword shenanigans. I know if I take out skateboard, there's going to be a spot where it could win me the game. Like 100%. All right, I just think Rumble is quite bad against them, so I'm actually going to take that out and even bring in 1 Dispute. Just getting my 0-1 Lava Darted seems too bad. Okay, no blue mana. Insight. They did mulligan. I got a couple looks at blue. Plus just Saga is solid enough. And any blue source I have turned to Emery or turned to Rebuke. I'm going to keep. Once again, I think the low end of the keep. Considering I don't really have any green cards in my deck, this is a bit of an awkward hand. But you know what? Here we are. And God forbid, I was going to say we top deck like Mox Opal, but Rebuke still wouldn't be online then. So this might be another turn 1 Saga game. All right. Almost assuredly turn 1 Saga now. So they kept 2 on top. Let's get some information to see what they like. We still just want blue mana so much that it's worth it to get rid of Bobble. A Lava Dart, eh? All right, we're still going to Saga on 1 to try to get ourselves some tools. Okay. Now, in hindsight, I wish we went Temple Garden tapped and then just had the blue source, but if we brick on exactly that draw, it's kind of brutal. All right, there's the show off. So now trying to get to artifacts and stuff would be ideal. That was a great draw. Okay, so now is it worth it for Emery or hold up Rebuke? I know they have Lava Dart, so they can for sure already deal with Emery. So I think that is enough of a reason to do this and hold up the Rebuke. Then if they don't do anything, we just got to surveil land. Emery is just too likely to die because... Oh, okay. They're going to let me Rebuke this, huh? I thought for sure they'd play a land first, but of course they might not have it. Got me. Now should be able to... I guess not even for sure able to turn on this dispatch. Okay, they can Lava Dart me for a lot too. They did not do such a thing. Terrible draw. All right. Let's see. So if we did get skateboard, being able to play Emery and equip it is pretty nice. And then that's the only chance I can get a third artifact. I think it's worth it. If they have a lightning bolt, sure. But I think I'm behind enough where I kind of have to. And if they lightning bolt, you know, that's them not lightning bolting on their turn. So it's kind of a win. And the spell bomb isn't very good. So yeah, we're going to try it. Oh, I can actually tap their thing, huh? Wait. Yeah, tap target permanent? Okay, that's sick. But can I actually do this? I think I can. I just go to second main? Oh, this is sick. Okay. So now I just... I can go Emery, equip, bobble, and dispatch. Oh, that's broken. All right, skate. I knew not taking out skateboard was going to matter. It immediately mattered. Sick. Yeah, I'll lose the mana. That's sick. All right. So I've always played with boots. I haven't really played with skateboard. And man, that is a cool aspect to the deck. So as long as they don't have surgical. So let's go with this. Emery. Oh my god, and we drew a portable hole? How absolutely filthy. Oh wait, that doesn't work. Because we need to turn it on. I mean, it's going to be filthy for next turn. But how filthy. All right, so let's turn this on. And let's do it right now. And we're not going to sack the bauble yet. We don't know if we need the artifact. That was sweet, y'all. That was sweet. EI? Sure. Well, in true impressive fashion, we kept some loose goose hands, and honestly, we didn't even get bailed out immediately on either of them, but I still feel pretty ahead. This is one of the matchups that I expect to play against a lot, too, so I just don't know if this matchup is bad or not, but Portable Hole is a hell of a Magic card against them. Gets to be a bit of a liability with Meltdowns, though, for what it's worth. All right, so they fixed their hand. So now let's definitely bobble. It's going to be time to do some Saga things, I imagine. Ooh, my Steel Cutter. Emery on a skateboard. What a time to be alive. Sword check. No such luck. All right. So our options are bobble or bobble. I think let's pick bobble. All right, and then now just making a construct. Or, I mean, I can't do Thopter plus anything, so I think I should probably just get this maze into play. I guess I should have maze first. If I milled something, I acted too hastily there. But to be fair, this Corey Steel Cutter is going to do some damage. Or at least be annoying. All right. I think I'll keep that. All right. And I could bobble now. No, I can't. All right, we'll say go. I did have the option of getting aggressive and construct and attack, but that plays way too into Meltdown. That just wrecks me. This is the one thing that kind of plays around Meltdown. EI number 2. EI. But now it's a situation where, like, you know, there's a world where they are dead. Like, I might be able to make enough artifacts to just murder them. All right, so Construct 1. Now I'm going to get Construct 2 plus Bobble. So they're going to be 6/6s. Skateboard equips and pumps. So that's 12. That's 13. And play Thopter is lethal. That's 14, 15. All right. And 16, 17. I mean, I have it by a lot. So unless they have something at instant speed here, I'll add white. I'll add, doesn't matter. Blue, just in case I want to get a Mox Opal. No, I want to get a Mox Amber. So I don't have to do this. Mox Amber. Blue, white, Thopter Foundry, bring back a bauble, do some literal kickflips, and attack for 17. There's the other combo in Bant Urza, is just having hasty constructs. And that's why I love this deck. You know, it fits the mold for me where I absolutely love to play a modern deck that has a insanely powerful over-the-top plan A, but then has a great plan B. And I mean, like, Underworld Breach, same thing. You had the construct plus Lava Spur Boots plan and just Emery Tameo. And then, of course, you can do the combo, you know, from that deck. And this is similar. It's just a little worse because, well, Breach was one of the best modern decks ever. So, but it fits the mold for that kind of powerful deck for me. And beating Prowess, they had a pretty solid draw. They spun their wheels too much in game 2 here. But overall, you know, this is a matchup that you're going to play in Modern. You got to be prepared for it. And it's a deck that doesn't give you much time. So I like taking down this one. All right, and before we get into our next match, let me move these things out of there. Whatever. All right, we'll put them below. Don't mind me. All right, figuring out my graphics. All right, before we play our next match, y'all, let's talk about the next SCG event I'm going to play, or I'm going to commentate. It is going to be Marvel Superheroes Team Limited. This thing is going to be awesome. I have never commentated a Team Limited event. I've commentated a couple spotlights, so it's already going to be a challenge, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Of course, Paul's going to be there because he's a limited goat from Vegas. He's like, I need to commentate this one event. And yeah, we need him there, that's for sure. So it'll be Paul Cheon, Monty Devuti, and then Jim and I bringing you coverage all weekend of a team sealed event. We plan to do some really fun stuff. I don't want to spoil it yet, but needless to say, you'll want to tune into the coverage if you're not going to be attending. And if you are going to show up, make sure to find some friends and come on and play a bunch of side events and that kind of stuff. So it's going to be really, really sick. And we're a couple weeks out, 2 to 3 weeks out. So yeah, come and join us, y'all. It's going to be fun. Okay, so on the draw, I'm going to keep. I mean, this hand is pretty solid. Pretty solid. Pretty close to the combo as well. Opponent presumably on Tron. I think that might confirm it. But a very interesting version. A mono blue Tron. They have main deck dress downs, which is going to be a problem. They have Yuna as their avatar, which is just awesome. Let's see what they didn't like. Big stuff. Okay. God, I somehow cannot actually play Thopter Foundry next turn, which is a problem. Regardless, our only real play, let's see, make sure they don't have any chalices or something. They have force and negations. They have consigns. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, nothing that really punishes us. So we'll do this. We'll say go. We'll get one of our fetch lands. God, we're probably forced into getting the hedge maze, even though it's not great right now. Okay, they're assembling Tron. Let's top deck a portable hole. That would be sick. Yeah, it's rough, but I think we have to get hedge maze. Yeah, that still allows us to do some good stuff, but having this land on tap is too important. Emery. It's a good magic card. Tis a good magic card. I mean, it's like exactly the kind of card we want at this stage. I guess it's free because we have Mox. So the fact that it's free is pretty enticing. All right. All right. Free Emery is a lot better than any other kind of Emery. All right, so we have to go Opal, Amber, Emery. There's the sword, so we're insanely close to comboing. We need green mana for the Rumble so we can cast another spell. Sword of the Meek as well. None of this is great. So... Do I actually have to... Do I have to put the sword in my hand so they don't both get exiled with the Kozilek's command? I think I kind of do. Tamiyo is just not that good of a card against Tron anyways. So let's do this. We'll pray that our opponent doesn't do the thing, and we should have it locked up for next turn. Tron. Okay, so now they have Devour to just kill Emery, which is good, but I don't know how much that really stops me. I guess it does. Yeah. All right, so if we top deck like... I don't know, let's find out. Tilt? That can't be good. Okay, so if I play Saga, I use these two to play this. That turns on the Mox. Or I just play Urza. Oh wait, just playing Urza is... Oh, I don't have the blue. Yep, that's all tilting. So if I play sword, that turns this on. 1, 2, 3. Still short. If this was an opal, I could cast it. So I guess I just get Thopter's sword going. And hope that that's enough. Which it presumably won't be. And then try to Urza them next turn. White, blue. Okay. So now I can block and sack. And we'll probably do that and go from there. Didn't want to give them another turn, but looks like we have to. And actually, I shouldn't sack because they could K-command in response and exile both of them from the yard. So I need to protect them somehow. Yeah, I can protect them by just having one more mana open. So let's see. What's their big thing that they can cast? I think I just want to take it. I don't want to get cute. Okay, so they gotta have a command, huh? And a command wouldn't do much in a non-Magic Online world, but here I think it will do quite a bit. But let's find out. Here's Urza. All right. Might have to get our clicking fingers ready. K command does nothing to us right now. If it was the real world, I'd say in response, do the world. But here, we just we'll have to click. Okay. Yes. Yes. WW. I'll make infinite things. All right, so always yield, always yes. Having to pay the one extra here is going to be annoying. Doing it with 2 is something I'm not used to, so this is kind of silly. So what are they going to try to like do to me? They have Ugin. They have one. Oh, they have one Emrakul the Aeon's Torn. They have one Emrakul the Promised End. Okay. I mean, all I got to do is get Skateboard to win here, so let's just keep generating mana. In a real world, this would do it, but we're not there. That should help. Act now. And now all I would do in paper is just say, all right, I'll flip until I flip up a Metallic Rebuke. Okay. So... yeah, whatever. All right. Once again, very annoying to play in paper or online, but it is what it is. All right. I'm sure there's even faster ways to do this, but here we are. Okay, I haven't played a land. We'll spin again. That's not a rebuke. All we need is a skateboard too. That will do it. But we're not there yet. This combo did get faster. Either something they did in Magic Online recently or something has improved this. It's still god-awful, but it's a little less than god-awful now. But hey, this is the kind of spot where I want practice. You know, once you get it absolutely down, that's when you can take it to a tournament. Woodlands, it's not going to do anything. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bobble is not going to do anything, so here we go. Spin it more. If we get another Urza, we can just let this happen, I suppose. So Rebuke or Skateboard is lethal. Those aren't those things. Oh boy. At some point I know I'll have to stop. But like even the Annihilator from Emrakul doesn't really seem like it's going to be enough anymore, so I'll stop pretty soon. I can stop whenever I want. I just don't want to, okay? All right, is it time? I think we can do just one more spin. And then we'll call it. I guess them Emrakul the Promise ending me, that would probably be the best. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. All right, well, enough. I've had enough. Oh, man. Yeah, opponent is definitely dead. They just, and in paper, all I say is, all right, I'm going to draw my whole deck. I'm going to Mystical Rebuke that. And then I'm going to get a Skateboard. I'm going to attack with this 43-43 construct. And I'm going to win the game, you know? But in real life or online, that's not how it works. Okay. So. Okay. That's pretty good. All right, let's do another Saga. Or a Blue Source. Let's do a Spell Bomb. Bobble. Blue Source. And we will say go. Do your worst. They kept 2 on top, so presumably they can deal with this. And this is easily a game that we would never lose in paper, but we very well could lose right now. I mean, they don't play like Oblivion Stones or anything anymore. All right, what's the land they can get? That's probably just where they start. Starts with an island. Reveal the top 8 cards. For each card type, you may exile a card of that type from among them. Put the rest into your graveyard. You may cast the spell from among them without paying its mana cost. Okay. What did they hit? So they can take an extra turn. But is that even good? Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's no way they can recast that if I bounce it? Right? I guess I don't have to. I guess I can bobble them. Another Devourer. Take your extra turn. Ha! I was like, maybe I get a rebuke. Where were you when my opponent was casting a giant spell, huh? Yeah, I can just bounce. I mean, I don't care about a stock up. So I may have used up more time than I needed to. Sure. Are they going to try to cast the Potent again? Looks like it. I'll send them back to the Shadow Realm. 15, 15. Yeah, whatever. To the Shadow Realm with you! Okay. Bounce this. Who cares what I get? Skateboard. Tap this. Stop using up clock. And attack for 1 billion. Just negative 64. All right, classic, classic. Alrighty, well, that was silly. That was absolutely silly. Let's bring in the old consigns. Now, as far as this specific version, they do have a lot of blue cards. So disputes actually seem awesome. Where normally against Tron, that would not be the case. A lot of Vexing Baubles. And Trinispheres. A ton of Vexing Baubles. So honestly, I don't know what I can really do about that. I guess Portable Holes are still good. Yeah, that's probably it. The one Haywire Mite is just as good at dealing with that. Skateboard's great. Spellbomb doesn't feel needed, even though it was kind of awesome there. But it just wasn't needed. The combo's great. Teferi. I feel like I don't need Teferi. They also have Disputes, Forces. They have a lot of stuff for that. How good are my Rebukes? Not amazing. Consigns are better. And I bet Dispute is better too. Yeah, they're both good. What card don't I want? I feel like I can't take out like Baubles or something. That feels silly. And how many Portable Holes do I want for Vexing Bauble? Also hits maps, hits talismans. But outside of that, it's pretty bad. So I feel like I don't want that many. I can cut a Rumble. Maybe I just want to keep it like this. Not get too crazy, not get too flashy. There's a lot of blue cards, though. Stock up, Force Negation. Yeah, I like these. I guess the Rumbles are just not amazing. And I really don't need the combo. Like, the combo's not amazing. I think just attacking them with constructs is good enough. So let's do this. This is a little bit of everything. A little variety pack, if you will. We got good practice on tapping a lot of our things. Good enough. If they have the vexing, it only hits one thing. So we might, not might, we will play our zeros as fast as we can. So I'll keep. There's the Devourer. Just don't have turn 1 vexing and me draw a 0-drop. That's the nightmare. All right. Okay. Yeah, can't do anything, so might as well play this as my first land. Another Saga. Saga's a great card, but I don't think I need another one at this stage. It's not terrible, but no, I don't think we need it. All right, we'll play the Mox. Say go. Now next turn, Saga go. Have Rebuke open is pretty sweet. There's the Devourer. Now it looks really good. Yep, that's going to be our plan. Nice and slow and steady. Your go. I don't know. That card just scares me, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Card terrifies me. All right, not amazing draws by any means, but nothing we can do but make a construct. So that's what we'll do. All right. This one resolves. So they can play. How does this work again? Exile a card from graveyard. Okay, so they just put them into their hand? I gotta read this card again. Build top X. For each card type, you may exile a card from that type from among them. Put the rest into your graveyard. You may cast a spell from among the exiles without paying mana cost if you exiled 4 or more cards this way. Ah, okay. So they just got... So they just got a command and a map into their hand. And they have the Devourer under there. Okay, whatever. Whatever. That card looks a lot better when it puts Emrakul into play. All right, let's get a breeding pool. Well, we don't really have any silver bullets. Besides, like, Haywire Might, but that's not very good. Needle doesn't do anything. I didn't bring it in anyways. Regardless, it's probably just construct time and put a skateboard on it. Since I don't really have anything to play. Dress down would be annoying, but I can't really do anything about it. I guess I just get bobbled to maybe find a rebuke or something. Yep. All right. I like that better than skateboard, I think. So let's attack. Crunch. Now let's see what's on our top. Okay. Alrighty then, I'll draw that one. Nah. Floating a colorless. A. Okay. Exile my one creature and draw a card. God, for 2 mana, that's quite the card. I do kind of want to stop it. Yeah, whatever. We'll find another one. Another surveil. I probably should have surveilled first. All right, don't want a portable hole. Say go. I said I don't want a portable hole. Yeah, all right. Green, blue, blue, Urza. White, blue. Take 10 and hope for the best. Dress down and stuff is still just great against me, but no card that I could consign I'm that terrified of. Like a Devourer or something wasn't that big of a deal. So that was a long match. Most of it was me comboing. So I know that's kind of annoying to watch, but hey, good start. 2 2-0s. All right, match 3 on the play. No idea what our opponent's playing. The tap land is a bit of a tilter, but you know, that's the price for playing 2 surveil lands. Still going to keep this, no doubt. Still very solid. And we'll see what we find. I do not want that. Believe it or not. 3rd Tamiyo. No thank you. Oh, is it the prowess? It is the prowess. Okay, well, let's see how our draw is against prowess. And we already played it once and it felt okay, but I mean, we're about to maybe rumble as our turn 2 play where they can lava dart it, which is less than ideal. Plus, our last prowess player never had a 1-drop, so a lot of things going for this opponent compared to what was going on last time. So, question, do we want to Saga? Do we feel like we're going to be constructing next turn? I kind of feel like not. I feel like I still just want to rumble. Then what are we going to do the following turn? I think we'll hope to find something, but I don't really think constructing it up next turn is that good. So I am going to go with Woodlands. And let's rumble. Okay, there's pieces of the combo, but it's all kind of awkward. I feel like we need the Flooded Strand here, and we'll use the Woodlands as our Foundry or Emery to bring it back, so let's do that. Okay. If we just take 3 here and our spawn lives, something like that is totally fine. Preordain. You don't think they did it. You don't think they kept a one lander, do you, y'all? No, not our opponent. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, that changes everything, and now I feel much better about this game. Okay, so we're gonna need blue mana. Still can only play 2 things, and I do still want to hold up a Rebuke. So I guess Emery is still the thing we would rather play. Even though it's really awkward as we're, you know, getting rid of our spawn here. But I think it's totally worth it. It's the better creature. Oh, then I can't Rebuke. What am I thinking? Okay, that was kind of stupid. I still might have did the same play, but I didn't think about it at all, to be honest. So, all right, let's just play our creatures then. I was like, Rebuke isn't just always a 1 mana counter spell, y'all. You do got to work for it. Believe it or not. We just have no artifacts, too. Like, we are artifact brick city, but hey, they bricked pretty hard, too. So they bin the Swift Spear. If they brick again, that's pretty sad. It's 4 looks per each time, so 1 on top. They for sure have hit. It'd be shocking if both of my creatures live through this, you know? I will not be blocking. Wow. Okay. Okay. So to bring back a Thopter Foundry, I do got to take some damage, but it's probably worth it. So my mana base is slightly awkward. And once again, I can't play Saga. So Foundry, have Rebuke available. Yeah, that still seems pretty fine. Probably sack this anyways. All right, let's do it. Blue, white, I suppose. Oh yeah, I do just have the combo. That's probably good enough. What am I thinking? Yeah, I have Sword in the Yard, so like, I feel like I can't lose. Maybe I don't even need Tamiyo. I can just block with Tamiyo. I mean, probably not, but I will sack... No, let's not do that, because they can Lava Dart. So I don't want them to use the mana, so I will attack. Probably just sack. I can't even sack the clue, but I want it for Rebuke. All right. Then we'll just say go, not allow them to use that mountain. Okay, so this is definitely the big turn. 3 mana. They should be doing some things. The Steel Cutter. Okay, I think that is a card I usually have to counter. Can pay for Spell Pierce. Storm Chaser's Talent? What a time to be alive. I mean, now I get to take down DRC. Unless they have Surgical Extraction in their main deck. Otherwise, I feel pretty safe. That's when she said, I don't hate you, boy. I just want to save you. Well, there's still something left to save. Yeah, I don't know how they can win. Now I definitely don't think they can win, y'all. What a gasser. Would you like to concede, or do we have to do this, my friend? All right. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, and if they were to respond by killing the token, the sword wouldn't come back. So I'd have to sack another artifact in response, as I'm pretty sure how that works out. So that it is vulnerable at times. If you have 2 artifacts, though, nothing matters. But in that spot, I only did have 1, so. Okay, now let's see. How did we sideboard for it last time? We brought in these. I don't think we went crazy. Haywire Might for Corey's Steel Cutter is still probably worth it. I think I just took out all the Rumbles. They're pretty bad on the draw. Teferis are also horrendous. Bring in the other Rebuke. I think this is where I was stuck the last time is, what is that last card? I don't hate you, but I just want to save you. Well, there's still something left to save. Looks good to me to just have 1 silly Rumble. Or 1 Rebuke. I don't want to bring in a Vexing Bauble. It shuts off too much of my own deck. This is, for me to bring in Vexing Bauble, it has to like be a lights out card, you know, against Cascade decks, and any other kind of big zeros. Affinity when I'm on the play, those kind of things. Otherwise, it does shut down a good chunk of my deck. All right, I think we'll just do this. Good enough. Portable Hole, still the best card. Most important thing to have in my opener. Skateboard. Not exactly what we want in our opener, but this hand does kind of slap. I mean, I don't think I have it in me to mulligan it, but it is kind of awkward. I do not have an untapped land. I might cut a Shifting Woodlands. They've just been slightly awkward. All right, I think this is a turn 2 Urza, so we're pretty damn close to the combo. Play Skateboard. That's 2 mana with the Mox. This is only 3 mana. So I don't think Saga is quite good enough. I think I need a little... I think I just want to shoot for the moon here. And try to find like a Portable Hole or something. I am going to play one of these. Kind of hoping they go to kill it or something. So yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I guess I could have thought about Soul Guide Lantern as that one-of card, and it recycles itself. Yeah, that's that would have been solid. Okay, I mean, all this is good, but this isn't detrimental. This probably means I could die next turn, though. And I can't do much about it. Bobble? Okay. All right, so I think I know what must be done. I know what must be done. It must be a Mox Amber, a Thopter Foundry, sack said Mox Apol, replay this one, and probably that's it. And have 1 chump blocker. And then try to Urza into control next turn. but I could still be in trouble. Because it's not like I even have the combo next turn, you know? I'm just going to play 2 ground blockers, which is great. Two on top. Target creature can't block this turn if able. You have it gain reach until end of turn. Learn. Oh, target creature blocks it. Yeah, I was gonna block. Don't worry about it. You don't have to make me block. Chooses academic dispute? What the hell does that do? Why does it not show me? Oh, picked another one of those. Okay, okay. It's not a lesson, right? Oh, just looted, huh? Okay, okay. Okay, well, that's terrifying. So, 12, lethal. I believe I'm dead, right? I get to go to 14. They're going to have... Wow, I mean, that was just a great draw, right? Okay, well, let's see. I'll make them do it, but they have me dead if they want. All they have to do is Lava Dart. So I go to 14. They kill that. These are all 5s. I take 15. I mean, I think I'm okay losing to that draw. That felt like just about the blade. Turn 1 prowess creature, turn 2 double prowess creature, into turn 3 kill. When I didn't have disruption. Fair. Fair. Alright, that was the first game we lost so far, so that's still pretty good. Now, any changes we want to make knowing that they are a much more aggressively slanted deck? I don't really think so. Except maybe take Skateboard out of my deck, but man, there's been times when that card is just unbelievable. But it is quite bad when you draw it. So I actually am going to take Skateboard out. I think their deck is too all in that I would rather just have something like a Rumble. Let's do that. But of course, naturally, we are going to get wrecked when Skateboard is all we needed and it's not going to be in our deck. I think I'm going to keep. Such a liability hand. It's like turning, if I get the Rumbles online, I feel great. Are they just going to turn 1 Lightning Bolt my Tamiyo? So I think I have to just, I'm going to keep, but I think I just have to go Flooded Strand, Hedge Maze, and then say go. Try to find second land. It's either that or, you know, Breeding Pool, play Tamiyo, say go, and if they kill it, I'm dead. So I don't think that's worth the risk. And if I hit land too, I can still go Tamiyo and Rumble. So I'm going to keep, and that's going to be my plan. I won't get the clue, but whatever. And Portable Hole is excellent in the matchup, so... This hand can be just about the blade if our deck cooperates a little bit. Let's see how it goes. All right, if we do brick on lands, you know, we might be doing nothing this next turn. So let's hope for the best. 2 looks. All right, we're set. I do think I should still get just basic island to minimize damage here. And then try to rumble into a white source. God, that's a tough choice too. I'm gonna. I have faith in the top 5 of my deck. Yikes. I'd want another portable hole here, but I don't think I can. So I think I just have to take the land. Get Urza online. All right, let's say go. We really can't block. Okay. So if they kill the spawn, it's a little brutal. They did not, so Urza is coming. Which is going to be great. Mox Opal. Down. Okay, I mean, that is awesome too. I feel like it's just Urza time. Get a 2/2. I could see wanting to control the battlefield as well and just like rumble and portable hole. Deal with the otter. Urza doesn't get punished that hard, but this is definitely the turn. It's like, what do I even want to rumble into? Like, there's not anything that's like, I'm going to rumble into that I'm super jacked about. So I feel like it should be an Urza turn. But then what's the bad scenario? Like, I mean, they killed me on turn 3 last time. I highly doubt they do it again, but it is not an easy turn here. Like, I can't even block with Urza, and I almost can't even block with the Construct. It's not that good. We're getting the portable hole down first. I think is actually better. All right, I'm going to do Rumble and the portable hole line and see how it goes. Talked myself out of it. All right, so there is Mox Opal. Oh, does that allow me to do anything crazy? Play portable hole for free, and then I'm 1 short of Urza. Yeah, still not anything crazy. So, is it even the pick anymore? It might be Bobble. Bobble's kind of the same, huh? Gonna have to take 3 no matter what. It's definitely just Opal or Bobble. And with the Urza next turn, they kind of do the same. I'm going to take the Opal, but I think it is close. All right, green, white. kill the otter. Hold the Mox in case they have meltdown. And we'll say go. I don't know if that was right. Really close turn. I think soaking up a lightning bolt's worth of damage is important here. Uh-oh, you got more? Okay, good, good, good. Alrighty, let's hope Urza's enough. It might not be. Corey Steelcutter is a hell of a magic card. That's probably going to help. No sword. Alright. Blue. Boom. 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 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all I can do. And we'll say go. Can make another construct. Lock down the ground. And against like triple lightning bolts, we can still just sacrifice our useless artifacts. No response, no response. Sack. Finishing off my Urza? It's pretty good. Ugh. It's terrifying. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Okay. Yikes. Yikes. Alright, so I have to go like this. I go to 1 and I have to top deck a sword, basically. Okay. Okay, this is kind of free. I mean, they're out of gas, in air quotes. So, let's hope for the best. If they just draw land, I feel okay. Oh, God! Okay. God, that's insane! They drew 2 spells? That's BS. It's probably too much. Okay. Have to make a construct first. God dang it, are we dead by Exacxies? Man, look how much we got to contain if it wasn't for them drawing a card that gives them 2 creatures. Like, we were truly in this game, but this was just the perfect draw. Come on. Nice game, I guess. Brutal. Oh, that was so close. We went to exactly 0 there. To be fair, we would have lost our whole board, but... so close, so close. We would have clawed back, too. Dang. All right, that was a nice match. Let's play some more. I would like to take the play, please. All right, give me a gasser of a hand. Oh. Gasser accomplished. This is nice. I will keep. Turn 1, hold up Rebuke and be able to surveil. No big deal. Okay, let's just start with the artifacts. And probably just the old hedge maze here. Can't really sack any of these artifacts. Turn 2 Urzas are definitely possible in this deck. Not saying that it's going to happen now, but... Green Sun Zenith, huh? For a Dryad Arbor? So this has got to be prime time? It's got to be Titan? Got to be Titan, right? Let's see what these Titan decks look like these days. I saw it just won the challenge, so I would assume it's probably pretty close to that. The deck's still real. The deck's still good. Yeah, I would think. So they go to get the land, right? Do they not even play it? So this can't be Titan? So this is probably a different deck, right? I mean, maybe other decks play it. Let's see. I think I saw Dom. All right. Nathan of the Guilt Leap. Let's see if he played it. He just won one of the things. He won the SCG. Strange. I saw Dom did well, too. People love to copy Dom's decks because they're gas. But, all right, they're not playing it. I feel like this can't be Titan, then. Is that a weird thing to assume? Oh, it's under creatures. Oh, that's stupid. Okay, but it's not in this list. But it was probably in the first ones, huh? All right. That makes sense. So there it is. And the real question is, how effectively can I deal with it? And how important is it? I don't know. I feel like I should still counter a 1-mana Rapid Growth. I guess I can surveil first. Can Portable Hole hit the land? No, okay. I don't have any way to bolt the bird ever besides actually just countering it. So let's see what we got. Another bubble. I can either put that on the bottom or funnel through my deck a little bit. I don't think it matters too much. All right, let's get rid of it. Whatever. I don't know if this is right. I don't know if this is right. Let's get rid of it. Spicy. This matchup used to be atrocious, and I wouldn't be that shocked if it's still bad. So 3 mana available. Really not much I can do. I guess I could look for a Rebuke. Are they really going to have Dismembers? No. So they're not going to be able to ever kill my creature. So looking for a Rebuke is just worth it. because I'm going to get something back anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can cast Urza next turn anyways. Okay. Hope we find Dispute. If not, whatever. That flipped over the Haywire Might, so they can't just play out amulets safely. It's got to be good for us. Oh, that's what we needed. Let's skate on these bros. Malevolent Rumble, eh? Emrakul. Fanatic of Ronus. What the hell? This is an amulet. God, I would say didn't Spike come up with this, but I feel like Spike comes up with everything, right? It's the fight rigging deck. That's almost assuredly what it is. Well, thank God. I mean, thank God. That's got to be better for us. Not to say that I can't lose by any means, but feels like I'd rather play against that. Okay. Probably a pretty solid draw. Fight rigging, it puts it on that 6/6 for 1, the trudge thing. Seems sweet, don't get me wrong. Now, I don't know what this deck plays whatsoever, so I will easily screw this up, y'all. But let's start with the king, the Urza. I know. So fight rigging costs 3. The trudge costs 1. So they could fight rig next turn. I mean, I can prevent it. So Emrakul, they're 1, 2, 3, a mile away. So I mean, I can get Haywire Might back. That's probably worth it, right? I do not want to get fight rigging out of the game, because if they can play that into Emrakul or whatever, that's how I lose. And I don't think I can really lose if I don't allow that to happen. So let's cast this. Leave up green mana. Skateboard. Boom! Yeah. Hey, fellow kids. You think Urza is an old person card? Well, what about Urza with a skateboard? Come on. I mean, that's the meme right there. That's the hey, fellow kids meme, if I've ever seen one. Yes, we did it. We did it. This stream, this video is worth it for that moment alone. We fully did it. You want Urza to stay current? Well, give him a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle skateboard. Amazing. Amazing. Okay. It's dead. No big deal. There'll be more constructs on skateboards where that came from. Here's the Trudgerino. Get trudged. A terrible card, but combos with fight rigging. Okay. Well, Construct, 0, 1, 2, 3. It doesn't feel like I'm in a position where I can spin, but it definitely is a position where I can attack with a construct. I don't think I need Thopter Sword in play. I'd rather just get baubles. Get that over there. Let's get in there with everything. Then I just can't really sack a bauble. I guess I could sack exactly 1. If I sack this, then I could sack 2. All right. Let's sack a bauble to ourselves. I know that's kind of unorthodox, but see if I want to sack another one. Yeah, I'm going to brick, so probably worth it to check out what they're doing too. Now I have 2 green sources to be able to deal with fight rigging. Hopefully they don't Emrakul me. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so still impossible. Yep. You got yourself a big old creature. In my head, I paint a picture. Oh my god, I might have the sexiest lethal you'll ever see. I might be able to do a literal kickflip here. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, I might have a card in my deck that just makes it not worth even doing. Let's see. So that's 13, 14, 15. 16, 17. Dang it. All right, this, well, yeah, I'm still going to do it. Now, if I brought back Thopter Foundry and then tried to bring back Skateboard, that's what I'm seeing if I can do it. I don't think I can, but this is still going to be correct. And almost assuredly lethal. $10, $9, but -2, 17. Okay, perfect. Kickflips! Okay, so what I was trying to do, I was like, I don't know if I'll be able to do this, but get Thopter Foundry back with Emery, sack the skateboard, and then bring back the skateboard. But yeah, that wasn't going to work. That's what I was trying to assemble, but I would need a second Emery for that. I was trying to do literal kickflips, but all right, we couldn't get it done. We couldn't get it done. All right, so our opponent's trudging us. I mean, I would assume our consigns are still amazing. Let's see. I've played against this deck like 5 times. Because Spike makes the coolest decks ever, and everyone plays Spike's decks, and myself included. Literally, my biggest tournament win was with his Grixis Death Shadow list with Dress Downs and Luris back in the day. That was good times, to say the least. So, let's see. What are they going to bring in? Collector Roof. That looks good. So, I need all my portable holes, as I can't beat that card. Oh, Fate from History. Okay, that's a card. All right, so their sideboard is great against me. So I definitely want counter spells. Teferi doesn't seem terrible. How do I beat that stupid card? That's with portable holes, I guess. I don't like bringing in portable holes against the Tron deck, but it is what it is. What do I got to take out then? I mean, Spellbomb seems okay. Haywire Mite's awesome. Skateboard's just a necessity. Dang it, all my cards are so good. I guess that usually means take out Rumbles. All my cards are such gassers. Urza also just counters Collector Oof, essentially. But it's a little tough to get there. All right, Rumbles. How good is Tamiyo? Tamiyo actually seems quite weak. Definitely trim one. How good are these Teferias? They're pretty slow. All right, good enough. Good enough. I'm on the draw. I really need a land, but this start is just too sweet. So I'm going to keep. I could very much see that this backfires, but the early part, everything besides the Thopter Foundries are really nice. Okay. Let's start with, I guess we're not a green deck anymore, so might as well just be blue-white. Here's one of these. Here's one of these. I'm going to add one of these and say go. Knock knock? That makes me sad. That makes me sad inside. That makes me happy inside. So I could flip Tamiyo, but I don't even think that's very good. I'd rather this be just a clue factory. And bounce the Thought Knot whenever I want. Okay. Might just bounce this Thought Knot now then, since they can't replay it. Doesn't seem terrible, and then I can surveil. Yeah, whatever, and then just I'm gonna play whatever cards I draw. So that their Thought Knot on the way back is not good. That's why you should always wait till your second main to do those kind of things. Urza? That's too good to say no to, though, I think. Now flipping Tamiyo is looking a little more appealing. They're not going to be able to do anything too devastating to me, except that Fade into Bears card. Holy crap, that would be bad. So I guess I do need to sack a clue? No, I can't. Well, that doesn't kill Tamiyo. Or I just let them take the Thopter Foundry and then sack a clue. That stupid bear card could be very bad. Could be very bad. I guess I could find Portable Hold too. But I could also draw Urza and then they wreck me. Flipping Tamiyo, is that good? No. But I could find Consign or Rebuke or Portable Hole, all of which would be great. But I could also find big stuff that would not be good. Yeah, whatever. I'm going to do it. Oh, crap. That is the one I can't find, huh? Dang it. Dang it. Okay, well. That's unfortunate. So now they get to go Thought Not, take the Rebuke. God, it would have been such a good Rebuke. Needs to be 7 or more, though, right? Yeah, okay. So Haywire Mite can protect me soon. Oh, unless they go Trudge. Unless they Trudge me right now. I don't think I played this game very well. I don't think I played this game particularly well. I can still just make a big construct, which is pretty solid, but I'm very, very far behind now. At least they can't do this to me next turn, but I can't even get Haywire Mite to interact now, as they have that thing. Sick. Okay. We have no plays. Besides getting a Surveil Land and making a construct. Construct defense. It's only going to be a 4/4. Oh, I can double block the Thought Knot? No, I can't. You going to attack with that oof? They must have a K command, huh? The oof is in the graveyard. Maybe they wanted that. Maybe now they can Emrakul me. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, shouldn't be able to. Artifacts and enchantments? God, that sucks. I guess. Okay. Give me that bear. Okay. Now we need this to live. Ultimate for the win. Haywire Mite. That might get there. So if I put 2 blockers, Tamiyo will reach its limit. But their fight rigging doesn't actually do much anymore, so I don't need this. I can ultimate already with what they have on the battlefield. Okay. White, blue. Defense, defense, defense. All we need to do is just emblem, and I have a feeling we'd be okay. So they have Emrakul. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, crap. Of course they can Emrakul. Of course they can Emrakul. Okay. Probably dead. But I'll sack the stuff to take away their plays. And who knows, maybe they'll ultimate for me. I guess they can just down tick. Oh, wait, they have to target an instant. I don't have an instant. So I don't think they can down tick. Oh, that's hilarious. So I have to sack this. I'll keep the land. I don't know how this is going to work. Oh, maybe they can just pay the... Maybe they don't have to do it like that. Okay, that would make sense. All right. Do your worst. Well, this game hinges on can they negative without a target? I don't know. They probably can. We're going to find out. It's a planeswalker, so you would think they probably can, but... Or do they want to actually Tamiyo to try to do some damage? Honestly, that would be fun. Just go for the ultimate to try to sack all my permanents and stuff. I'd respect it. I would respect it. Okay, that makes sense. The suspense is killing me. This deck is not a very good... Oh, they're doing it! Have fun! They didn't get a sword, so they can't combo. I mean, I'm just going to let them do this. This is going to be hilarious. Yeah, I don't think they could have down-ticked, to be honest. Sure, if this the stuff you're doing, you just gave me 1 billion cards. I don't think they could have down-ticked it. I really don't think so. It says return target. Turn target as sorcery from your graveyard to your hand if it's a green card. Yeah, I mean, I don't think you can down-tick without a target. It's like Chandra saying down-tick, deal 4 to target creature. If you don't have a creature to deal to, I don't think you can. So funny. I mean, I feel like I'm in a good spot then. I don't know. We're going to find out. Okay, okay. Thank God I have no maximum hand size, huh? Okay. Hey, no way that was correct. I still have a Mox Opal in hand. Mistakes were made. But now let's see what I can actually do. Maybe not that much. Okay. have the spell bomb in the yard. That's important. And I'm not just dead to this. My hand is kind of bad, surprisingly. Can I portable hole and bounce the creature? Probably. I only have one portable hole. Oh boy. Okay, well, let's start playing zeros. Can only portable hole one, but then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I could just take a hit from Urza. I'm not actually that afraid of that. So, all right. Well, let's start with where we know we want to begin with Urza. Let's just start doing things, shall we? If I turn woodlands into a spell bomb, how does that... I mean, that's pretty nice. I think that's better than a saga. $10, $11... I kind of can't attack. No Emery. Emery would have been sick. Whatever. I think I just pass, and what are they going to do to me, you know? I guess I could attack with Tamiyo. It's kind of free. Whatever, your turn. What a hilarious game. The fact that I had no spells in sight. Amazing. Double rebuke. What could they get that I even care about? Another oof? a trudge. I mean, the oof is already in the yard. And oof isn't even good. Oof doesn't shut me down anymore, you know? I don't know. I'll rebuke it. Should be them being dead, I would think. All right. That's definitely them being dead. Sword. Green. Green. Turn this into an Aether Spellbomb. Bounce this. Do some kickflips. Yes. Yes. Shifting Woodlands is a nasty little card at times, that's for sure. I mean, the other thing was just combo, you know, and just make infinite Thopters gain infinite life and say good luck, but yeah. Pick your poison type thing. That was hilarious. All right, let's play the last one. All right, our final round. Opponent is presumably playing this. And they're 2-0, so they're doing it. This is kind of the Gabriel Nassif special. Oh, this deck looks sweet to play. Either way, I'm holding this deck. You know, I'm keeping this deck list ready to go as I want to play this. This looks awesome. So, all right. This maybe doesn't seem like that bad of a matchup. How do they beat Urza? With Solitude, I guess. Okay, well, we'll see. They just got a good deck. Okay. I'm going to keep. Nothing amazing by any means, but let's give it a shot. All right. Oh, not playing that, huh? Well, we would have kept this hand anyway. So another Prowess matchup. This is the third time in this league we played Prowess. We're 1-1. But hey, that's a matchup I was very afraid of. I thought it would be horrifically bad for us. And so far, it's been very close. The only games we lost were to Prowess in this league. So let's try it. That's not the draw we wanted. That was supposed to be a Mox Opal. Well, or a Portable Hole. That would be awesome. Well, let's take a peek. See what our top is. A Rebuke. That's solid, but to be fair, the time where Rebuke is going to be good has already passed on their turn 2. So I think I have to get rid of that one. Which is a bummer. Yeah, I don't think it's good enough. Rebuking next turn, then what am I even doing after that? Like, the Mox Amber was just such a horrific draw. So let's get our green mana, unfortunately, taking a free shock for them. Here's this. I'll play this too. I don't think it matters that much. Not great. This is maybe the worst hand we've had against them. So I'm afraid of like Corey Steelcutter Bobble here. I feel like I'm dead. That's just as bad. That's just as bad. I guess them missing combat is just mercy on me. Can I afford to block and sack? I feel like I can't. So they can just double spell in response. Yeah, I think I just gotta sack it. So let's see if they flip into Delirium. That doesn't get there. Delirium would be bad for me. And now I can Spellbomb and bounce the Monk. There's Delirium. That's the best possible. Oh god, a Mox Amber would be just so nice. Mox Amber off the top one time. Or Mox Opal, I mean. Not a Mox Amber. Please, I take it back. I might just still be like dead. All right. Oh, that actually gets me Urza, doesn't it? Okay. Not bad, not bad. Any blue creature was good enough, huh? I think I still might be dead, but... Let's do this. Flip over Thopter Foundry and try to survive and then win. Didn't do it so far. Here is Urza. The ground creature largely doesn't matter. So I might as well play out this sword. Go to bounce a flyer. Yeah, checks out to me. Try to stay alive. Uh-oh. I mean, if they have two... Oh, they have one spell in the yard already. Well, I guess I can just... God dang it. I'm dead to that. To be fair, they missed an attack where I'd be even closer to death. Yeah, I think that's enough for lethal, because I bounced the slick shot. Yeah, it goes upstairs. All right. GG. That's too bad. That's too bad. That would have been a horrific draw. All right. I don't think we were getting out of that anyways, but... All right, so if we do this, I think the Lantern should be my last slot. That's one that we didn't bring in last time. Brought in the Rebuke. Take out the Rumble. I mean, we played this matchup so much now that we're kind of prepared. And take out the Teferis. I like this. Yep, that checks out to me. Okay. On the play. So I can go turn 1 Haywire Might into turn 2 Emery. Very fragile, but not the worst draw. Haywire Might getting Lava Dart is kind of annoying, but I think I'm going to keep. And yeah, cards like a road are interesting. I like Dispatch more, not giving them the piece of material, but it definitely has its drawbacks, so I don't know. I definitely don't like the dispatches. I don't like that slot, but I felt like I needed something for these kind of aggressive matchups, and Bant color pair just doesn't have a lot going on. So it's like, what other kind of effects would I want that's good against prowess? I mean, I guess like High Noon. High Noon's probably pretty good. It also kind of hurts me though. All right, we're gonna jam. Here's my 1/1. High Noon is not the worst. It's not the best though. Definitely shuts down them so much that it's probably worth it, but that doesn't make it like the best card ever or anything. That was pretty solid. Just allows me to play a land and surveil. Bobble to the yard. I'm not blocking. Basically, no matter what. Guess I could have represented Metallic Rebuke, but... Suspend a Slick Shot Show Off. Yeah, that makes sense. Very strong. I will have no blocks. Mox Opal off the top. Now, blue-white or blue-green? Probably still blue-green. Yeah, probably blue-white since we have the dispatch in hand. And no green cards in the deck. Not another Urza. Opal. Ah. Okay. This dispatch looking horrendous. Be a pretty... It wouldn't even be the absolute best High Noon by any means, but... Alright, let's leave it home this time. Pretty awkward that even if we Urza next turn, we can't even dispatch. Yep. Does allow me to dispatch, but yeah, not at a very effective cost. I'd rather Urza, even though I might die. That was actually pretty good. Now I can Otawara something to keep myself alive. Oh, I have to take damage for this? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that's a problem. Is what it is, though. This would be the world's best dispute. Feel like they'd... Yeah, I mean, they'd bring in dispute against me if they got it. Oh, God. Just send me into the Shadow Realm. Alright, well... This, our last 4 games against Prowess have not went well. So we're 3-4 in games against Prowess, winning the first 3 and losing the last 4. I did think it was going to be a bad matchup, and God has it proven itself to be one. That's unfortunate. Now we just feel completely dead. I mean, Dispute's just a great card. Absolutely great card. That's probably enough already. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hey, what do you know? I'm at 12. Boo! Boo! Well, a prowess deck, which I thought was going to be bad, has definitely proven that it's at least not good. I could definitely do more portable holes in the main. It felt like I was always wanting more portable holes, and it always was feeling like I wanted my Teferis out. I think maybe Teferi has not been that good, and maybe just getting rid of Teferis, putting 2 portable holes to the main might be better, freeing up some sideboard slots. We'll keep cooking. Dispatch also felt horrendous. So if I want, I mean, the card for the matchup has got to be High Noon. So I think that's going to be my exchange. I'm gonna respect the deck a little bit more. And Teferis, I put Teferis in the main just because I thought the Cascade decks were just going to be everywhere. Turns out they haven't been. So I actually don't think Teferi is that good in the metagame right now. So I'm going to make some changes. And if you're watching this on YouTube, thanks for watching. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and all that jazz. Comment below. I love chatting with you. And we'll see you in the next video.